to Cottage Crafts with Betty Jean. Today we're going to be making a plain wall in your bedroom look very romantic. So come with me inside and let's get started. Supplies needed will be 2 shears. The length could be as long as you want it to be. You can leave it to 108 to 82, 72, like that. You also need several rubber bands. You need ribbon. I'd say about 3 yards each of different colors. It depends on the way you want to make it. I also got tassels from your local craft store. You can get these for like $2 each, just to jazz it up a little bit more. A garland. This is important. This is going to drape down. You can purchase this at a craft store or a decorating store, any place that you can find it. They're around. And that also could be different kinds of styles. And then I got a bunch of flowers. And somebody, when I was moving, said, "Oh, why don't you throw those flowers out?" And I said no, because I had an idea what I was going to do with them. So watch what you throw out, because it can become something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of flowers together like a bouquet. And I'm going to make them go one way. And I'm going to take a rubber band, and I'm just going to make a little bouquet from that and wrap it. So what you're going to do is you're going to pinch where you would put the curtain rod in and keep pushing it together and pinching and pinching and pinching and pinching. And then you would get the other curtain. I have an assistant here today. And you would pinch and keep pinching and pinching and pinching. Until it almost looks like a rose. And that's what it's going to look like. Okay, now you're going to take your rubber band and actually tie it around it 3 times. And it's going to look like that. And you're going to fluff. Okay, so now we're going to place this over the rod like that. And we're going to make it a little bit bigger and fluff. Now, even though I have a headboard here, you can use this without a headboard so that you have something that's going to be a focal point to your back of your wall, because my walls have been so plain. We want to make it a little bit more exciting. So then I thought, let me get some garland. Okay, now I'm going to place the garland over, and remember to fluff that up again. And we're going to take the ribbon. I got 2 different kinds of ribbons. You can pick your own colors. You actually can do this in tulle if you wanted to too. Tulle is very cheap. It's found at a material store. Oops, I have a friend again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it right in the center and put it over that also. And bring it forward. Take your flowers and place them behind and cover your rod. And then what you do is you grab your curtain and pull it. Now if you don't have a headboard like I do, I would take a ribbon and take the ribbon and put it up like that, but I'd really bring it down to the bottom where your bed ends. And I would put the ribbons going like that onto the wall with some kind of hook, and it really works out well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a rubber band and go around my headboard. Or you can go directly onto the wall if you'd like, but since I have the headboard, I'm going to use it. Oops. apply my tassels around, just like that. Go to the other side and do the same thing. And now we're going to get back up. What I'm doing is now I'm putting the garland and letting it rest onto the curtain. And the two ribbons, what I'm going to do is I'm going to intertwine them into the garland. So it's got that free-form look. So you can make anything look romantic. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Cottage Crafts with Betty Jean. See you next time. Next time we'll be making a Victorian curtain without sewing.